Hey friend, how are you today? My name is Dom Campbell, and I help people to step into their truth and power. Today, I wanted to have a conversation about finding your magic kingdom. This past week, my family and I had traveled to Florida for a vacation for a week, specifically to go to Disney World for a few days and have some down days by the pool. My boys now are in the 10th and 8th grade, and the last time we were there was about 7 years ago. So they were in the first and third grades. The last time we went to the Magic Kingdom, it really was a magical kind of experience, not just for my boys, but for me as well. They were at the prime age to experience all of the wonder and magic that Disney brings to their park experiences. But now that the boys are teenagers, they weren't so excited about going to the Magic Kingdom. The magic that used to be present was seemingly lost a little bit. They just didn't seem to be quite as excited to ride the Dumbo ride or to meet Mickey Mouse in person. In fact, my younger son actually said Mickey is a fake. So there's no getting around the fact that they outgrew the Magic Kingdom. And seemingly some of the magic of being a child has unfortunately started to evaporate as they've gotten older and more mature. So that left me beginning to reflect about how do I find and create the magic in my life, even in my 50s? How do I do that? Because I know I don't need Disney World to find it or create it. I know that it is all sourced from within. But when the outer world has so much influence on us, how do we break through the worldly noise to find and create the magic kingdom that is within? The first place that I need to go to is into a quiet, calm space. Sometimes it's a few minutes of meditation and prayer in a quiet room or in nature. Sometimes it's going for a drive in the car with, of course, the radio turned off. Sometimes it's going for a massage or going to the spa. Sometimes it's going for a run outside and working up a really good sweat in the warm sun. And sometimes it's just as easy as closing my eyes and listening to some soft music. What I do know is that regardless of what I do, I need to find peace of mind and peace of beingness in the present moment before I can even begin to find or create the magic from within. Because it's nearly impossible to find or create magic when I'm feeling distracted by the noise or chaos, whether that is happening around me or inside my own mind. When I'm feeling unsettled or worried or upset, the magic is never found or created. In fact, the magic kingdom from within remains very distant. I've got to be 100% responsible for my experience and bring my energy to a calming center where I can gain clarity and proper positive perspective. I must remain outside of judgment and inside of curiosity about what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and what I'm believing inside. When I begin this process of trying to find my magic kingdom within, I must be open to challenging any thought or any feeling or any belief I may be holding on to that is preventing me from creating it. I find that this process works best when I remove myself from all of the thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that I'm in the middle of having and just become a curious observer of my own experience. To become a curious observer, I am better able to understand what's really going on, not just outside of myself, but also within myself too. I'm much less likely to react or snap in the moment, and I'm much more likely to consciously respond to situations and circumstances that are taking place. In practicing this, it's not unusual to find myself realizing that the best thing to do in the moment is to simply not respond at all, because responding on any level would just draw me into another person's drama and rob me of my own peace. For instance, if I go to a party or an event and there's just a lot of negative energy that I don't want to be involved in, I'll just simply say I'm not feeling well and I think it would be best for me to go home. And I don't need to feel guilty about saying it because it's really not a lie. It's a fact that I don't feel well when I'm in a group of people that do nothing but complain and gossip about everything. Another example of this will be if I'm being challenged by someone for how I think, feel, or believe. There is a natural tendency for me to want to engage with the other person to defend myself. But I've realized that in doing so, my energy level then drops because I'm dropping to their lower level. And I then lose my own peace and therefore lose my ability to feel and create that magic in my own life. I'm giving my power away to them. So I've decided that I don't owe anyone any explanation for how I think, feel, or believe anymore. I've decided that I will no longer give my power away by putting the responsibility for my experience on other people. I've decided to hold on to my power by taking full responsibility for all of my experiences. Time and again, I have found that making these decisions have put me in an empowered state to create my experience on my terms, and therefore I'm able to find my magic from within once again. And so I'm curious, have you ever felt that you've lost the ability to feel or create the magic in your life? What is that one powerful thing that I've shared today that you're taking away from this video that you have found most helpful? Share that in the comments below. It would really help me to understand how this information is serving you, but also I would like to encourage and inspire you to be able to move through it. And if you're not already a member of my free online community, Pro Empowerment Online, I'm inviting you to join. I am there every week inside of that community, sharing more valuable content. And so if having this extra level of community support would be of value to you, I invite you to click on the Pro Empowerment Online link to join the community now. It is free, and I would love to have you be a part of it. So until my next video, I am encouraging you to be safe, be healthy, but most of all, to be empowered.